Hey, welcome to LaRon's Trading Playbook. I am LaRon, and this is the Operator Morning Brief. And here we track two things: bias, where prices are likely headed next, and scenarios. Hold on. And narrative, the path price takes to get there. Excuse me. Educational purposes only, not financial advice. Today we cover news, macro, and futures. There is no news today, so we can move right along. But before we do, it wouldn't be right if I didn't let you know. If consistency is your leak, scan the QR code and join the Trading Playbook Discord. It is free. Post your plan, get feedback, and run the liquidity rate model with me. Now let's see what Dixie's doing today. Okay, so this is the 4-hour chart. Overnight, we did have uh, price did raid the yesterday's low and reversed, as you can see, is heading towards my uh, target here. I'm hoping we get past this day. What we do after that is up in the air, but I am expecting us to price to uh, hit this 98.082 level. It's moving along nicely here. This would be a risk off scenario for futures and metals. So if you're expecting lower prices and dollar is bullish, that's an ideal scenario. But if you're expecting higher prices in equities and metals and the dollar is rallying, expect a lot of deep retracements and high resistance, lower probability setups. You can still take setups, obviously, but they will be, don't tighten your stops too soon. You know what I mean? So there's that. So yeah. So overnight, like I said, we went out and took out these lows. Yesterday's low, rallied, got above the new day opening gap here. Um, Euro dollar is pretty much looking is inversely correlated. It is looking a little strong. Dollar has already gotten above yesterday's high, but euro dollar is still above yesterday's low. So it's looking a little strong there. But I am still anticipating that we do get below these lows sometime later today. Um, If not, that's fine. But we don't know what price is gonna do. Like I said, we have already cleared these highs, so either we're gonna run them, or we could reverse and retest the new day opening gap before traversing higher. But we will have to see. Rates not really doing too much, consolidating in this area. When we've gone back up, or prices retesting this inefficiency here. Uh, Not really expecting too much from rates at this 10-year yields at this time. Let's move on and see what futures are doing. See what the market is doing right now. Hmm. So NQ is still within this range, between the Asia high and low. I'm waiting for price to break out of this range before considering doing anything. Um, S&P has already broke out to the upside to retest the low of the new week opening gap. Uh, Looks like we're getting a decent rejection. It's not It's not too harsh, but that's to be expected though. But we shall see whether or not price wants to hang around here, or we want to reverse and head lower. Um, I honestly would like to see price reverse and head lower with the dollar rallying the way it is, but it doesn't necessarily have to play out that way. Have to wait and see. ES is far below the its Asian session high. So ES is looking like the stronger of the two sisters today. Like I said, I'm not looking to trade NQ until we get out of this range. If I were to trade ES, I'll be looking at shorts right now. This is a good time. We retested the new week opening gap. It's looking like I'll be looking for a possible reversal, a market bearish market structure shifts above somewhere in this range here. Um, Gold it's looking all right. Hold on, let me see. Let's look at the 15 minute. Let's get up to the 15-minute really quick. Um, yeah, gold is looking nice. I like what we've done here. We've violated that old sell side liquidity and reversed. I'm not too confident in gold longs right now with the dollar rallying the way it is, so I'll be skeptical of any rallies in gold. And interest rates were looking not strong. They're still in a downtrend long term, but today they were looking particularly strong. Hold on, let's see. Yes, this is interest rate, the 10-year yield. So we're traversing up, and that's usually bearish for gold. So I'd be looking for, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily looking for shorts, but I'd be a little careful right now with gold longs. Um, yeah, it would be nice if price respected this bearish order block here, treated this as a bearish order block, and then price headed down to retest the Asia low here. But we don't necessarily have to do that. That's what I would be looking for if I were trading gold today. Um, but if dollar tanks for some reason today and we go back and retest that new day opening gap that we were looking at earlier, would be a good possibility for us to retest the buy side liquidity here, or at least retest this above this buy side liquidity in here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. That is my analysis. Hold on. But before I let you go, if you want a mental edge each week, scan the QR code and join my free newsletter. I will send you the liquidity rate playbook as well as an all purpose trading journal to sharpen your execution. I appreciate you being here. Shalom, shalom.